Alright, alright, alright. Ladies and gentlemen. Boys and ghouls. Oh, yes, boys and ghouls. Oh, here we go. Hey, there I am. I forgot my horns. How could I forget my horns? They're the most important part. And there you go. Perfect. You can't have a LORWYN stream if you don't have deer antlers on you. Okay? It's very important. I heard Code Vein 2 is not good. Hey, what's up? Who do we got here tonight? King Checho, Catfish Papa, Mojo Jiggy, Stilla Putz, Big Pablo. Oh, yeah. Chris Cass, not a stream without Chris Cass. The Maltese Falcon. Real Roberto. Zidane. Samael coming in just for the like as he winds down for the evening. Awesome. Thank you. We are going to... We're going to try Changel's. I'm actually kind of stoked about Changel's. I hope it works really well. I really like... I got to remember the name of the guy who gave it to me. We did modify it out of his, but I really like his idea. He came up with some really good stuff. So we got to give credit where credit is due. Always credit the creator. Let's see here. Yeah, it was Much Wow. I can't remember what his other name was. Boogeyman, 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 7-day stream for Catfish Papa. Holy shit. Skibbity goddamn right there, man. Skibbity goddamn, man. Good job, bro. 7-day streak. Yosiel, what's up? We're doing Changel's. Changel's is an interesting thing, which you'll see. Everyone will see. Boogeyman, 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 Boogeyman. Oh, okay. This guy's going full garbage. You never go full garbage. This guy, he's going full garbage. Exemplar. Boom. He's got a black mana all of a sudden, so it is Soul Tie. Discard. Alright, he does that to create Likeness Looter. It's got a rack of cards up there. Or as they're sometimes known, Crads. Likeness Looter. Okay, comes in tapped. I gain a life means I draw a card off turn. Giada, unnecessary, but it's here. Agatha, very nice. Okay, there's that. Do we want to put... Let's do this. I'm going to hold back the second Exemplar. Draw another one. We're going to play hit. We're going to do Starfield Shepherd. Yes, they're sometimes known as Crads. Who should we look for? Should we get a land or should we go for Und Leitstahl? With the Leitstahl, it's less dangerous. We'll go for the Leitstahl. Boom. Boom. And everything it's an everything bagel. The old everything bagel. Okay, that becomes that. That becomes all things. So can Likeness Looter anything. Draw a card and discard a card. He's trying to get it to become something in his graveyard, I think. He's doing that. No, this is standard. This is back to standard. We did an alchemy deck last night. We'll probably do some more alchemy later in the week. I do want to run. There's like 2 more decks I want to do in alchemy. Hey, what's up, Glim the Gloomy? Welcome to the show. Abandoned attachments. Boof, boof, boof. Hello, 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 how low. Master Paku gains a life there. With the yeah. He had a kind of a when something becomes tapped thing here. Which he was starting to try to get me. He does have some mana, but we're going to get the blockers out of the way here. This only adds green. No, add 1 mana of any color. Okay. So, we have that. A's out of there. Alright, that works. Oh, yes. Nazguls were fucking awesome in Alchemy, bro. Asmoran. No, this is not Poison Angels. This is just regular. This is Changels. Why can't I build something that was... well, it didn't work out for him. So I don't know how good that deck was. It seemed like he was really cooking something there, man. He was really cooking. But whatever was going on, it didn't seem like it worked. Let's open this pack real quick. Steam Vents. That's my first Steam Vents? Okay. Jappy, how you doing, Jappy? With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Yeah, you know I'm Mr. Spike. Everyone knows that. I don't specifically run bad cards just because I feel like it. Hey, what's up, Jaden? It's Changels. Okay. This works. Alright, let's do this. Let's do Lightstahl. Here we are now. Hello, 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 hello. A permanent pauper format? Yeah, I get that. I kind of wish we had a permanent artisan. That's what I really want. I still haven't built my pauper deck. Maybe we'll do that later. Let's do this. He's got some sort of removal in his hand. He's got some sort of instant in his hand. Artisan is common and uncommon. Pauper is common only. True Yellow, how you doing? Artisan has a little bit more power to it. Which I think ultimately makes it a little bit more interesting. Gonna take 4 there. Okay. Artisan is, in my opinion, is one of the funnest things they have. Artisan is a real fucking deck building shit because you have enough cards that you can really run combos and you can really do some wild shit. But at the same time, you can let's do this. Boom. Submit. Boom. Let's do this. Let's push in. Let's pop you. Let's pop you. There we go. So yeah, you have a little bit more power into it. Pauper is different. Yeah, Artisan is a unique format. It's also I feel like Pauper is Artisan is like the sweet spot. I feel like Artisan is really the sweet spot of where we are with Magic. Angel. Let's do that. I would have got rid of the bigger one, man. Okay, let's see what he's got here. Have you made adjustments to the Vivid deck? Or any thoughts to change the love video? I'm going to get attacked by the Lycan. Gem88. Hopefully he was born in 1988. We can only hope. No, I think that one is probably about as good as it's going to get. Maybe spend the extra wild card to completely invest in Vivid. Don't be like me and only put 4. I would put 4 of them in there. That Vivid deck can and mulligan a little bit better. I don't know how it can be arguably tighter than it is right now. It was absolutely annihilating people, dude. Jay told me I'm better than pinging 1 in my token deck for WinCon, so I put Mirror Crown, Nexus of Becoming, and Knights of the Round. Now you're fucking thinking with portals, bro. Now you're fucking thinking with portals. That's some real fucking gangster shit right there, man. Good job, fucking Big Pablo. Don't fucking... life can be so much more exciting than running 50 board wipes. You don't even understand. It can be so much more than 50 board wipes, man. It can really be something amazing. Don't be afraid of playing the game. That's all I gotta say. Favorite cartoons, favorite cartoon opener, 90s cartoon opener. I have to say, all right. No, I can't put another one in. Choose a creature type. It's a legendary land. Oh, I really fucked up there, didn't I? Okay, so let's do this. Add. It's on my to-watch list. Angel. I'll keep that one. Let's do this. Warp. Submit. Okay. Light stall. Hey, what's up, Echo Arabe? How you doing? Welcome to the show. We got kind of screwed there. Hopefully that he doesn't get sheltered by ghosts. If he doesn't hit his shelter, we might make it. If he hits his shelter, we're gonna be really in bad shape. Yeah. I know. I gotta watch X-Men '97. I really do. There it is. How do you like that, folks? All right. Well. This is going to hurt the fuck out of us. It's not 100% over because he's a little low on cards, but he's going to beat the brakes off us right now. Now, if he puts down whatchamacallit, he may fuck us up even harder, but we'll see here. This is not good, though. This is bad time. Let's do this. Boom. I think we're dead anyways, no matter what here. Yeah, I think we're dead no matter what. Yeah, we're dead in the water. We kind of got fucked over with 3 Tree City. I don't know if we need 3 Tree City. Wait, hold on, hold on. You can put a 1/1 on that. That'll be 4 in the sky. CJ Link, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Yeah, too much. Too much line there. 3 Tree City, I don't know why that's in here. We're going to take those out. If I had to replace the light stalls are a little important. It's going to be really hard for me to say what's not as good as light stall. Maybe something that gives you a 1-drop that gives you life. Light stalls are kind of important because there's a trick you can do with them to blink them out and replay them, which makes them hit again. So that's kind of a big deal. They're kind of important. Adventures in 3 Tree City. That's just bad luck, really, is what it is. We don't need that much mana. 23. Let's just put that in. We'll keep a 3 tree, but hey, what's up, Stiggy? How you doing? Okay. Why aren't you clicking? Uh-oh. That's not a good hand. Let's change that up. That's better. With the light stall, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now. Hello, hello. Kinsbane. Okay. Kinsbane. Let's get down the Giada. Let's see if he wants to sack Kinsbane for me. Boom. Okay. Another mana would actually be really good. Kin Scare. Okay. Boom. I'll take it. Boom. Okay. Another mana would be fantastic. It would be really good. He's gonna have to take out that youthful. He's gonna have to take out the youthful Valkyrie to get past me. He's gonna put down a Kinsbane. A swing maybe. What do we got here? Thoughtweft Lieutenant. Hey, there he is. We're running Changel's. I've made a few changes to the Changel's, which I think do help it quite a bit, but we are running Changel's. And it looks pretty fun. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna do this. Let's see if he wants to, I want to put pressure on him. I want to fuck him up. Yeah, let's put pressure on him. Kinsbane. Nah. Homie's cooked. Homie's cooked. He's cooked. Yep. There we go. Hey, what's up, Dream Knights? How you doing? Dream Knights. I'm surprised we've never got a card called Dream Knight. That sounds like exactly something they'd make in fucking... We had a Sleeping Knight. We had a few Sleeping Knights, which was cool. But we never had a Dream Knight. That's actually pretty cool. Zep the Drunk, how you doing? I think I'm going to open with Authority. I think I'm going to open with Authority here. Just to make... we might get an auto scoop on Authority. Occasionally. You get the auto scoop on Authority. Commune with Beavers. Okay, we're going to go with Lightstall. That's less dangerous. I know what he's doing. I know why you have this Tender Wild Guide here. This is a kind of a ramp situation. Yeah, it's probably just ramp to fucking a million. Ooh, I think we got to take the Badgermole Cub out. Let's do this. Let's slow him way the fuck down. Yeah. Boom. Let's make a life differential there. I bet he didn't get a land. I bet he's on the 2-land. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you were on that 2-land. I knew it. I fucking knew it. He was on that 2-land drop. Bold, man. He got cocky off that one, man. Okay, boom. Tyvar comes in tap. Better check your fire. Boom. Boom. Lightstall. Ooh, we have an opportunity here. We could also just do this. He's already starved on mana pretty bad. If we keep starving mana, making things more expensive, he might get hurt bad. Draw card. Draw card. That's fucking 9 damage. Yeah, I don't think bro's making it. I don't think bro's making it. He would need to have a really big hit here, yeah. Bro's not making it. I think he's starting to realize it. Yeah, there you go. Bro's not making it. My man kept my... Oh, he got so greedy, bro. I wanna look at the absolute avarice. My man kept a fucking 2-lander or a 1-lander and hoped to draw more and figured that the commune with beavers or something. I don't know. He kept real low lands. And that's, by the way, guys, that's why Lightstall is so fucking dangerous. If they go low lands and you take their rampers, you get Lightstall and Authority, they have really no way to generate land. They really puts a hamper on things. Their land is either going to come in tapped, or their mana rock is going to come in tapped, or whatever is going to happen, and you just are going to really frustrate things. It's a very good combination play. This is not bad. Especially on the play here. We're going to open up with the Lightstall. With a Lightstall, it's less dangerous, by the way. Here we are now. Entertainers. Let's do this. Oof, he got rid of Pit of Offering. Badger. Okay, so that's why we got to do what we got to do here, boys. That just creates a huge life differential. Badger Mole. Animate again. Let's do this. We're going to say no attacks. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 5 mana he can play here, which isn't great. He got a second Badger Mole, which is not good. But there's a big... Okay, well, he's ramping even harder now. Unstoppable Slasher. I'm not actually real worried about that. You might send him in. That doesn't matter. I'm going to drop the Giada. And then I'm going to drop the Dawnbringer. And then Giada into Inspiring. I don't care about this 4 mana, 3 damage, fucking nothing. It's not important. Alright, let's hit this. Let's do that. Boom. Hopefully he doesn't have direct removal and he's ramping with garbage. Hey, what's up, Tom Ask 10K? 100K? Yeah, you can't swing in with that. I got first strike. I don't know if he has direct removal or not. I don't think he does. I know, Badger is everything. Badger is all decks. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit, he fucking went for it, man. He said, I don't give a fuck, bro. He said, I don't give a good goddamn. He said, we'll start all the way back at the beginning. God damn, bro. Alright, I'm gonna get set up way faster than you, though. That's the problem. We're gonna put out Giada. We're gonna put out that. Boom. Annex. Weird choice. Rocker. Oh, okay, Rock Curse is gonna get anyway. Okay. Alright, we're gonna hit. Bop, bop. He needs a board wipe here to win. He needs another fucking wipe to win here. That demon don't mean shit. It's too much. That demon ain't gonna mean nothing. Because I'm gonna draw. Unless he gets rid of Exemplar. Yeah, he's gonna act that don't mean shit, bro. That ain't mean nothing. That ain't nothing. Okay. I think he might know he's cooked. Oof. So we play Adventurers in. Draw a card. Yeah, cooked. Cooked. Cooked! Cooked, bros. Cooked, bros. Absolute fucking cooking right here, man. I'm enjoying the shit out of this. Supreme, do you want to be known as Supreme or do you want to be known as Much Wow? Which name do you want to be credited as? I mean, despite the renovations of facelift we gave this is originally your deck, which you suggested. And I want to give credit where credit is due, because we're really fucking roasting people here. I can't believe we roasted 2 Badger Mole. I mean, just roasting 2 Badger Mole decks is worth its price. This is not a good early play here. Charming Prince hasn't done much for us either. That one might go the way of the dodo. We'll see. We'll see about that. Charming Prince hasn't done very much. I get the idea behind Charming Prince, but we'll see. We'll see. Supreme, you just want to be known as Supreme? Okay, gotcha. Because in the Discord, you're much wow with the Doge. So, I didn't know what to credit you as. 'Cause this is a fun deck. Come on, man. I'm a fun guy. Boom. Okay. Hopefully, okay, he took 2 damage for that. Innkeepers. All right, so this is where things get silly. You put down this. You swing in. Pop, right? Then you do this, right? You do 1 white. You play that. You do that. And you search for the light stall, right? Then you hit Personify on the Shepherd. It disappears and comes back. And both of those come back as fucking beefers. You get a second fucking Starfield Shepherd bite. You grab the thing there, and boom, look at that. Now dude is fucking blinking at us. He's going, what the fuck? Now he's looking crazy at us. Ah, that comes in tapped. Boom. Put a 1/1 counter. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought. By the way, this deck is currently at 8-1. Those couple of early plays, man, they really stymie your thing. Hey, what's up, TJ? How you doing? It is not Poison Angels. We are. Everyone was asking about you, TJ. By the way, you're known as the Goat Man. And with all the goat stuff in alchemy, people were wondering, what is TJ gonna do? You know, what's gonna be? How is he gonna react to the new goat economy? You know. All right. Ops goes first, which is going to be a bit of a struggle. Momo, we'll put down Authority. The world waits with bated breath to see how TJ will react to the goat alchemy cards. I was not able to play in a month. I was without internet. Sucks. I went for Bronze 4. Damn, that sucks, Thomas. I'm sorry to hear that. Welcome to the show, though. Ooh, he played his own Lightstall. With the Lightstall, it's less dangerous. I don't know if you guys know that. Here we are now. Entertainers. Put out Giada. Probably either a shelter or fucking Halaya there. I know, man, but listen, as you've been talking about goats for 2 years, I don't think you can say, well, it's not really my thing. I just don't think you can I don't think you can pull off that, man. I think everyone is pretty much expecting you to alchemy the goats up, man. Alright, hopefully he doesn't have another removal here and he just plays Halaya. Okay, that works. Gain a life off that. Momo might not be a bad choice for this deck either. If you can't do a light stall, Momo might not be the worst thing in the world. Combat. So let's do this. Oof. Let's do the combo again. Boom. Let's Starfield Shepherd it up. Let's look for a mana. Let's look for a Lightstall. It's less dangerous. With the Lightstall, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertainers. Okay. Now things are fucking groovy. Drifty, how you doing, man? You're eating lamb right now? Wow. The goat man is eating lamb. Sheep goes to heaven. Goats go to hell. I'm not feeling all right. Oh, there goes Giada. Okay. Giada or Giada, whichever one you prefer. Doesn't matter. He's going to give me a little bit more life here. Boom, 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 boom. Exemplar is going to pump. Boom. Boom. Is he going to throw himself at me? That's the question. He's not. All right. So we're going to hit Adventurers in. Oof. I think that we've got to run fucking Lyra. I think that that's the pièce de résistance right there. Boom. I think that that's the fuck you. I think that's the real fucking, the real tea. Sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell. Sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell. I'm not feeling all right today. Okay, that's can't block. I think this guy's cookeroni did the San Francisco cook treat too, by the way. I think he is also cookeronied because we have removal. We've got pocket removal. So even if he decides to block with one of them, that some of that damage is getting through. Some of that big juicy damage is getting through. Lightstall. Boom, 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 boom. Do that. Boom. That wasn't smart to fucking tap Giada for that. I don't know why he did that. That wasn't a good move. That was a bad move. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go on record and say that that was a bad move. All right, he's going to flash in there. Okay, Lightstall gets to play again. Boom, he gets to exile that, but he's still dead. He's still cookeronied. Yeah, he's still cookeronied here. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. Hey, what's up, Empathoris? And easy rank. No problem. Smooth. Smooth like butter. Yeah. Contested ball game. Lord Gypticus, the Flipticus, the #1 Kipticus. How you doing, man? Got a spicy new Orzhov brewery. I think it's almost there. Awesome. Let me shout you out, by the way, Empathoris. He's cool. He's good people, man. He's good people. Pop. Oh. You got a long-ass name that I don't like to type out. That's my biggest issue. See, that's why I like rating E-Philly, because it's just a couple letters. You know, it's E-Philly. You got a really complicated-ass name there. Okay? That's part of the problem. All right. Changel's doing big things, guys. Check out Empathoris. He streams every night, or almost every night, and he really does bring some good brews. He really does bring some delicious brews. This is a monster hand right here. Oh my god, dude. Let's open with Authority. That I don't like to type out. That's my biggest issue. See, that's why I
Dance,
like
Kevin, dance.
Because it's just a couple letters.
Oh, got some echo. Let's turn that off. Let's do that.
Look at that fucking ramp. He went first and immediately has fucking that much mana down. Crazy work right there, bros. Crazy fucking work. He's got 5 mana out. Green, green, black, green. The Roid. Boom. Comes in tapped. What do you got there? Nature's Harmony? Let's get rid of you. He gets a second Roid. Wow. Amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing here. Angel. People will look at you with a straight face and say, yeah, this is a perfectly good. This is good. Actually, this is great for Magic that they're doing this. No blocks. Boom, boom, boom. Cavern of Souls, let's say Angel. Done. So let's do this. Find a light stall. Submit 1. Boom. Find a line on the light stall. Let's do no attacks. Okay, into the warp. There you go. Well, that would be my whole board. I don't think there's a recovery from that. He went first and immediately got all the ramp in the world. So we're pretty busted right there. We got 1 removal and he immediately followed it up with a second Ouroboros. So he didn't even need Badger Mole. Which makes me think that Badger Mole might not be the problem. It might be Ouroboros. Boop, boop. AetherHub. Good game. Was that you, AetherHub? I mean, it is a combination of both of them. Yeah, be a lot cooler if you did. Oof, bro, you got fucking... You fucking got all fucking 7s across there, didn't you? Money started pouring out of that fucking machine. Just all kind of fucking sirens and lights started going off. Bro, you got a nut hand, dude. Come on. 3 rampers into 2 Ouroboros. Couldn't have been more of a nut hand for you, bro. Come on. Come on, don't be modest. There's no shame in having a nut hand. Nothing wrong with having a fucking amazing hand. You ain't gotta be shy about it. Angel, boom. All right, let's do that. If we get a mana, well, we can do Starfield Shepherd into a mana and then hit Personify. Hopefully he doesn't play more removal. He just kind of builds or ramps here. Comes in tapped. Okay. So we're going to do this. I know how dangerous that card is. And then we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. Let's get all the way in his way. Okay, the island got tapped. Add 2, Sunderflock. Ah, fuck me, man. Yeah, it's over. Sunderflock is the end of the world. Sunderflock is the end of everything, unfortunately. Let's do... Yeah, Sunderflock is the fucking worst thing that could happen to us. Basically, the only thing that'll help right now is if we hit a Lyra off the top. We might be able to survive, but I doubt it. Big doubt. Big doubt. Sunderflock is monstrously powerful. Yeah, Sunderflock is a game ender. It just completely stops you in your fucking tracks. Yeah, we're done. There's no going. Once they do that and once they have Sunderflock, you're going to be fucked. Because there's just nothing you can do. It knocks back everything, which is terrible. Terrible, terrible thing to happen to you. It just completely decimates what you're trying to do, so. Yeah, that's a shame. The only real way to deal with that that deck is to just, again, bombard it early. That's really the only way to deal with it. You've got to fucking start destroying it right away. Tree. Hey, what's up, Gobbler? Uh-oh. That's bad. That's another bad sign right there. They always... I have never seen this deck not pull fucking Sheltered in the first hand. I've never seen it happen. Not happen. They pull Sheltered every time. There has never been a time in my life that I've ever seen them not fucking pull Shelter whenever they're running this shit. It is genuinely amazing at how frequently they can pull Shelter off this. Even with no card draw, they'll just naturally pull Shelter, which is terrible. There'd be no Shelter there. The front line is everywhere. Oh shit. Man, I think I need to pull Giada. Hold steady. Every turn is pulling the trigger on a yeah, he's got shelter. There's no reason for him to be touching my cards unless he's got shelter. Oh, seam rip. Okay. Yeah, the only way that we're getting out of this is we pull a shelter. And I don't even think that that's going to matter. Another ethereal armor for 8. Yeah, the only way, we need a shelter or we need a Lyra Dawnbringer. I think that really we need a shelter is what we need. That would fix everything. But we're pulling the trigger on a revolver right now. We're pulling the trigger on a revolver again and again just to see what happens. Let's do this. I want to draw a card because our only way out is this. 8% chance. Personify, not really helping. Let's do no attacks. Cause baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder weave. Yeah, every time he pulls a card, we're pulling the whatchamacallit on the revolver. We're pulling the trigger. He's got it. I know he's got it. No? Okay. And after all, you're my wonder weave. Cause maybe... Alright, so let's do Angel. Let's do Lyra Dawnbringer. Let's push. Optimistic Scavenger, gain a life there. Okay. 18. 8. I'll take 8 damage. What's he gonna do? Pump it up. Got down to that. Alright. So we do the Starfield Shepherd. We do that. Pull the planes. Pulls that out of his hand. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I can't believe we recovered from that. I was 100% sure I was cooked. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up, Aaron Cook? How you doing, man? Oh man, I thought I was fucking... I was 100% sure I was cookaroni, the San Francisco cook treat. Does anybody understand that reference? Does anybody know what rice-a-roni fucking is anymore? Or am I an insane person? Yeah, absolute cinema on that one, bros. That was a fucking game and a half. Wow. Wow, man. Both can be true. This is true, yes. Power on Angels, bro. Heaven Smiles, man. Good lord, this deck. Look at this. 76% win rate, 100% on the play. If I'm on the play, you're fucked. Don't let me get on the play. Don't let me win that coin toss, because you're just going to lose instantly, automatically, 100%. Monster plays right there. Really, really insane amounts of recovery. Poor people food. I actually like rice-a-roni, and I didn't grow up disadvantaged. I think it's just easy. Yeah, there is a my buddy Big Country, who I used to play D&D with. He hated Magic though. He'd tell me, oh yeah, my favorite food is bologna and white bread, rice-a-roni, hamburger helper. And I'm like, brah, that's called environmental storytelling right there. Mayonnaise sandwiches. That's some a little bit of environmental storytelling. Do. You're Canadian too, TJ? I didn't know that. I used to like rice-a-roni. I used to really like the rice-a-roni. Peanut butter and mayo go great together. Asmaran, I think that sends you right to hell. I think... No, unfortunately, Big Country died in a motorcycle accident. Of all the things that I thought he was going to die from, that's not what I thought. All right, let's get one more under our belt here. Yeah, Big Country was good people, man. Unfortunately, we lost him too young. I lived with Big Country for a while. Oh man, he would come in. He would be so upset. He'd come in from fucking work, and I would have the whole kitchen table completely covered in Magic cards, building a deck, because I'd have like 1,000 things spread out. He would be so fucking mad, bro. Oh my goodness. Fucking cards everywhere. I just want to eat a goddamn meal. I was like, bro, I'm just trying to build a deck, bro. I got a fucking thing tomorrow. We're doing a shop thing. Fucking cards. He fucking hated Magic cards. Alright, Gianna. Boof. Let's do that. Let's hold steady. Alright. We can pull the trick. No, we can't. We need one more mana to pull the trick. To combat. That has instant. Let's do... Oh, yeah. He could do that instantly and then pump and then hit me. Let's do no attacks. Hey, what's up, Gravelmatic? Yeah. See, that's what we had to be worried about. We can pump all that into there. Boom, draw the card. Man, these armor decks are, these enchantment decks are real popular, huh? Boom. Okay, good stuff. Alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We'll hold steady. Celestial armor. Okay. Grand entryway. Pop that. What if we did Lyra Dawnbringer? Or we could personify again. No, I think we need a Lyra Dawnbringer. It. Personify. Yeah. 16. Boom. Let's do that. Flip. Put 2/1/1 counters on somebody. He's not gonna be able to resist attacking again. He's not gonna be able to fucking resist it. He's gonna say, I have to fucking attack. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Then we're gonna do this again. Okay. So 19 is gonna get through. That's a win right there. Because 19 is gonna get through. He doesn't have anything in his hand. He can't activate anything. Let's do that. Cooked. Got him. We're having, I was not paying attention, now we're having Canadian fights in the chat. Alright guys, absolutely cooking tonight. All thanks to Supreme Man, who came up with this really cool build. Really cooking. I love Angels, I love life gain, and this is just out of nowhere. It has that X factor that just scales on people like crazy, just exponential. Changel's! I feel a Changel is coming right here, folks. Really cool tech, and made possible by Personify. Charming Prince, you didn't do a damn thing, but maybe we'll swap you out. So I'm happy with it. I hope you're happy with it. Yeah, I like it. I like it, guys. Charming Prince. I don't think I played Charming Prince the whole night. Taco Good, how you doing? Finn might have a spot. Yeah, you're right. You're right, TJ. How do we get poison into this? Okay, so somebody asked about a couple other cards that we could do as far as one drops. I thought of some stuff. Casey Uneaten isn't the worst thing in the world if you do it. There's also, you could do you could do goats. You could do possessed goat and then put shelter on it. And I think you could come up with a good Momo is not the worst thing. Yeah, Momo. If you wanted to do more removal, Seam Rip, a little protection, indestructible, Crumb and Get It. Dawn's Truce is not a bad one to throw in there. Why not? Restoration Magic, potentially. Sun Pearl is Sun Pearl's not available, is it? Oh shit, okay. Return it to the no, we want it to flash. We want it to flash. We want to exile return. That's the trick to triggering off the angels. Exile it and then return it. Getaway Glamour. I think we're gonna do Raid. Oh, Riyadh, that's not right. I'm still writing Riyadh. Raid, I think Wreck Raid is good in there. And I think just a basic destroy. We can do that. For a little changeable. For a little changeable action right there. Yeah, Rest in Peace wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Maybe get rid of Case of the Uneaten is probably unnecessary. Let's put a Rest. Just for anti-meta purposes. Otherwise people go, I'm getting beat up by a Reanimator. Guys, can I tell you something? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you a little bit of inside baseball. I'm going to tell you a little thing. When I put up a deck like this, now you just watched this deck perform, right? You just saw what it did. The guy told me it was good. We put it on. We tweaked it around, and it was good, right? Unfortunately, here's the unfortunate part. I'm going to get a comment that says, I ran this deck and I lost 10 games. And those kind of comments hurt me inside because, like, it's like when I put a Black Faster up, which won 22 games in a row, 23 or something like that, got me to Mythic. You know, I could run a deck that's pushing 97% Mythic, almost in numbers, like the mono red that I ran in numbers, and then somebody leaves a comment, and they go, I ran this deck, and I lost every game. I went 0-8. I'm not even close. And there's not really a nice way to say, I don't think it's the deck. And it's not that I think that they're a bad player, but I think they're playing it probably wrong. And what I often say is, you should have accidentally won a game. You should have accidentally won a game by playing 20 games in a row and losing all of them. Something has gone wrong here. If you just are completely incapable of winning a game with this. Now, some decks are more complicated. Some decks are tricky. Other ones, like Black Faster, you don't need to think. You just put down the cards and press go. Like, so I don't want to tell them, and I'm trying to be nice here. I don't want, hey, what's up, Yem2004? Variance counts for part of it. I understand that. If you tell me I lost 3 or 4 games, I'll say try to modify it, get it better. But when people come and tell me I put all my wild cards into this, I ran it 15 times and I got nowhere, and I can't get and I can't rank at all with it. It's like, brother, again, you should have accidentally won a game just by playing the cards in order of their mana cost. something should have happened where the game should have accidentally won. You know. What's up, Capito? So yeah, it does break my heart a little bit because the answer is you need to learn how to play the deck. There is a problem, and part of the reason that I kind of bring it up, there is a problem of net decking where people take a deck. They just had this on the subreddit the other day. People were like, I'm really happy that Demir deck won the world championship. Now these guys are easy targets. And this is something that I learned in middle school, which is they used to sell a paper version of the world championship deck with a gold border. And I remember one of my buddies who I used to play Magic with in middle school, like 1998, it might have even been the first red deck wins, like from 97 or 98. Could have been a Kai Bud, rip by the way. And he's like, I have the world championship deck. I have the world championship deck right here. This is literally, by all definition, the best deck in Magic cards currently. I'm gonna beat all of your asses. So he came in real cocky, and we proceeded to wash the guy with all of our little homebrew jank shit. And the reason is while he had the world championship deck, he was not in fact the world championship player. He was not the world champion. And this is an important lesson to learn. And I learned it young. I learned it as a young man. And you see this problem in Magic. That's the thing, man, is the old red deck win was a little bit more complicated. You had to do weird stuff with it. You had to do things. But also you just don't have the feel for it. You know, you don't quite have the feel for where you should be targeting, how much you should be doing, how much on the gas you should be going, and how much break you should be doing, should be targeting creatures, should be tempoing. You just don't have, again, being in a Lamborghini doesn't make you a race car driver. It makes you a regular fucking guy in a Lamborghini. If you don't know what you're doing with high gas, then you're gonna crash. You know what I mean? And that is where skill comes in. That is where kind of just playing and learning, and that's part of the reason that these videos exist. And I know part of the problem is because I can see from my watch time, people watch, they look at 2 minutes of the video, they get the deck, and then they leave. They don't watch the game videos, they don't listen to the breakdown, because I tell you the strategy of how we want to do things. And they ignore that, and they just go, this deck, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to fucking run with it. And I'm just going to do it. And they don't kind of learn it, you know what I mean? It's putting IKEA furniture together without instructions. You're going to get something that resembles what maybe looks on the outside of the box, but you didn't really kind of do it. But anyways, it's just something that I've been thinking about. It's just something that I've been thinking about as regards to playing Magic cards, as it were. And I know I'll probably get because I'm going to advertise this as a very high win rate. People are going to gravitate to it, and they're going to want to run it. And they're going to go, I wasted my wilds on this. Now I have a worthless deck that can't win anything. And you just watched me do what it did, right? We just won 11-3. So, you know, exactly. Very good, Bree. Very good point. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I thought of that. We're going to save and exit on that one. Yeah, even with aggro, you need to know when to plot out your moves. You need to know when to go in for the big stroke. Hey, what's up, Angel Wings? Yeah, you need to go when to really get in there and start stroking it hard. You know what I mean? When you really need to just get aggro on it and just really get your hands in there and just go for it and really start cranking it. That's what you need to learn. And yeah, it's important that you learn how to crank it when you need to crank it. Kithkin is put in your hand from your library, conjure duplicate whenever the Kithkin attack creatures you're perpetually get. I kind of want to get the Kithkin Brian Farrer out here. Hey, what's up, Death Hunt? How you doing? Yeah, no. My advice for people is play a monocolor deck. Play green Stompy, play red Burn, play mono white life gain, play black removal or skeletons or something like that, and don't play blue. And go from there. Go from there. Don't try to grab the fucking best thing in the world immediately. Put your library to your hand. Thought Wef's call creatures in your hand perpetually get +1/+1. Mustard was playing Alchemy. Alchemy is kind of good. Low key Alchemy kind of bussin'. Do I sound like a young person? All right, Giant Warrior enters draft a card from Adaptive Armor's playbook and put it into the battlefield. When it equipment this way, attach it. Do we want to do the armor? Curriculum, first book you spell, Thought Wef, Brian, whatever. Gilt Leaf, Opulent Chomper. First everything counters with permanents you control, blah, 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 blah. Tabletop Turner. What is that? Tree folk in your hand, perpetually Wildgrove Summoner. Creatures entered forests. Forest in your hand, perpetually allowing through tree folk gain reach. When it dies, seek 2 forest cards and opponent battlefield. Wildgrove Summoner is an interesting one. Perennial Gardener. I know if I make the Kithkin, no one's gonna like it, but I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to do it anyways, just to just I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. You know what I mean, guys? You guys get what I'm fucking saying. I don't need to explain nothing to you. You guys are on the up and up, right? Thought Weft, Temple Garden. Let's do 3 of those. What other white alchemy? What other alchemy cards are we gonna get on here that we can add to this? Because we have access to all the alchemy cards, and I always forget that. So what other crazy alchemy cards can we do here? Noctamoon wouldn't be bad. All cards value 2 or less get the whatchamacallit. Oh, we don't want Eclipsed. I don't think we want that. Hold on a second. Let me go get some more water and I'll be right back. Hold steady, everyone. Be right back, guys. All right, we're back. Snap back to reality. Up there goes gravity. Up there goes gravity. I don't want Eclipse Kithkin. That's no good. Okay, Hardened Bonds maybe? But I don't have any 1/1s. Perpetually gets 1/1. That's a 1/1 counter. Hey, what's up, JD? How you doing? Knock the Moon might not be bad. All 2 or less. Seek a Man when you put it on the battlefield. That might be good. Huh. What are the real fucking killer alchemy cards that people are running nowadays? I think Gastel, that gas guy, Fuel Tank Feaster at the beginning of your first random card from the greatest value. Random card with the greatest mana value from among creatures perpetually guess. Add 1 mana of any color. I think we might have to do Fuel Tank Feaster, because I think it's just too powerful to ignore. Even though it's not a Kithkin, it just pushes too hard. It just pushes. I just pushed too hard with it. Wary Zone Guard, Fawnport Charmer. Creatures in your hand perpetually gain this 1 sets last. We can do a Frog Bard, Brood Astronomer. Hey, what's up? Thank you for coming by, Aaron Kirk. Alchemy is wired, but I kind of like when I played it. Listen, I've been banging the alchemy drum for a while, man. Alchemy, for some reason, people have this idea that alchemy is just this god-awful piece of shit, unplayable. Like, it's fine. It's just a format. Like, it's not the worst thing in a... It's fine. There's just cool stuff. I don't know. I don't understand why the hate boner for alchemy got going. And then people play it and they're like, oh, okay, it's fine. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's perfectly fine. Hardened Bonds. That's a tough one. Yeah, guys, let's keep it breezy. Let's keep it breezy in chat. Let's keep it breezy and easy, please. That's my only request. Bristlebane, I think, is definite. Maybe we go Invincible. Maybe we go Ward. Yeah, I mean, that's not unique. Here's the thing, True Yellow, and that's a valid point. That's 100% a valid point. The problem that I always get to is that that's every format. If you go to Pioneer, there's more fucking, there's more things to learn. So I feel like no matter what, you're gonna be, easy breezy Kithkin girls. Elvish Elegy. Yeah, I know. I gotta do the Elf Alchemy too. I'm just trying to figure this one out. There's just more in any format. It's gonna push you, and it is different. It is a little bit more complex than standard. That's true. Yeah. If you don't like Pioneer, maybe Alchemy is not, you know, the best for you as well, because it is complicated. It will press you a little bit. It will put a little pressure on you. All right, let's do let's do 2 defend the riders. What's my CMC? Is 2.1. I could cut a green. I could cut a white. Let's do that. Boom. Verges. Oh, this land enters if you control forest or plains. Let's do that one. Rares, sure, why not? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 23 on a 21. That could work. That could work. We could have enough aggro. We could have enough heat right there. Heat and Orbit Unlimited to Schmeat. And I know how much you guys like Kithkin Schmeat. I know it's your favorite. Everyone's always saying, Jay, when are we going to get more Kithkin Schmeat? When's it going to happen, Jay? And I'm like, you guys, you always want Kithkin Schmeat. You gotta stop already. That's chat 24/7. I know. That's all y'all talk about. Oh, more Kithkin Schmeat. Persuasive King, how you doing? Welcome. I believe that Alchemy hate had to deal with unpalatable mechanics like Heist and Juggle, as Juggle rotated out and Heist unclassed. Well, the Heist did turn people off Alchemy a little bit. However, the hate boner for Alchemy started as soon as Alchemy was announced. So there was some serious hate for Alchemy, like from day one, even before hasting happened. But yeah, Heist certainly didn't help things. But there's people to this day that just are like, I'll never play that garbage format. You'll see people posting like, you know, they give you 3 free Alchemy packs. They're like, how do I get wizards to take these off of my account? I don't even want these packs. I refuse to open them. Like there's like an irrational hatred of Alchemy, like a genuine, like ludicrous, irrational hatred of Alchemy. I don't really understand it. It's baffling to me, like at how much people didn't like it. And I think a lot of that, yeah, I think you're right about that, is juggle the field, or whatever the fuck it was called. Yeah, Capricorn's Mirth is fuck Alchemy. Yeah, it's just so oppositional to everything. Like, people are still holding out, like, the angriness of Alchemy to this day. It's, to me, it's just a little odd. Do. Okay, we're gonna put out Sun Petal Grove, Valley Rush Banneret. Okay, boom. Listen, I'm not saying that everyone has to play Alchemy. I'm just saying, if you're like, hey, it's not for me, like, that's a perfectly reasonable. Listen, I don't really fuck with Timeless or Pioneer because it's so fucking crazy and powerful. But I'm not like, fucking Pioneer. They put fucking Pioneer Masters on this stupid thing. Oh, I want all those cards off of my account. Pioneer is fucking gross. Like that's the type of behavior that's strange to me. That's weird. If you're just like, oh yeah, no, I tried it, I don't really like that format, and like, okay, fine, you know. The hate boner is what I don't understand. Hate boner. Shmeet. My goal as a streamer is to permanently change your completely change the way that you speak. So if you start saying Shmeet in your everyday life, that's a win in my book. Okay, that's a win in my book. If you are perpetually saying Shmeet from now on, I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. We drew too much mana here. I successfully got people at one time saying no mas piranhas. Going ham on those turkeys. Yeah, ham on these turkeys I'm pretty proud of. I will say that. We aren't getting enough Kithkin here. We aren't getting enough Kithkin. Okay, he really wanted to get rid of that card. He really wanted to get rid of that fucking card. This guy's playing really slow and I kind of just want to hurry up. Innkeeper's Talent. Temple Garden. Boom. Brigid. Push. Going ham on these turkeys. Oh man, I love club sandwiches. In my opinion, sandwiches are the best food. I'll be honest with you. I think the sandwiches might be the best food. Along with short rib poutine. Which country has the best sandwich? Listen, I don't want to get too... No, a hot dog is a taco. I don't want to get too nationalistic, but I'm sorry. America has the best sandwiches. America has a lot of problems. There's a lot of things you could say they're not the best at. Sandwiches is not one of them. But you can get the best Cuban sandwich. You can get amazing Cuban sandwiches. I used to, all the time when I lived in South Florida. If you're not making your own sandwiches at home, you don't really like sandwiches. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Yo, Kalpa. How you doing, Yo, Kalpa? We're kind of stuck here. Probably one of the best meals I ever ate was braised short rib poutine. Turkey pesto. There you go. Strip panini press. That's the thing. There's so much variety. It's the best food, man. I did. I did. I got donor. I used to eat donor. Nobody in my family. I used to like kofta really a lot. That kofta is really good. Which is like a fried meatball. Really like those. We're going really slow here. Let's do no attacks. I just want to move on. He's going really slow and I'm not hitting. I gotta cut some mana out of this because I got way too much stuff to make it go faster. Listen, you know what I want to eat, Angel Wings? Do you know what I've watched a lot of videos on? The whipped cream sandwich. That is so Japanese and decadent, man. Is this Trex's channel? Why, is he talking about food a lot? Oh, man. The whipped cream sandwich? Oh, God. Lord mercy, help me. Help me, Lord. Oh, my goodness. I can't even with it, man. Oh, that's nothing. Did you see what he was doing last night? I went in there and I said, y'all are real sick motherfuckers. You know that? Y'all are real sick motherfuckers. The game was struggling to run. Trex was running some real sick shit. Yeah, it's cream, it's whipped cream and Wonder Bread, man. Monte Cristo, I love the Monte Cristo. Hot take, I don't like the powdered sugar on a Monte Cristo. They always want to give you cranberry sauce and powdered sugar on the Monte Cristo. I don't like it. Give me a plain Monte Cristo any day of the week. I do love a Cuban. I do love a Cuban sandwich. I used to go to, what was the names? It was Los Hermanos Iglesias. I can't remember. It was in South Florida. It was a Cuban place. And they had fucking, oh man, they had rum and cokes and fucking, and Cuban sandwiches. My good. Croquet Monsieur. Yeah, love that. That's fantastic. I like a nice Italian sub. I like a cheesesteak. I think sandwiches are my favorite food. Trex might be, yeah. Yeah, you go to some place and Monte Cristos, they like to put powdered sugar, they like to put powdered sugar on top of it, and they serve it with a little thing of, yeah, looking at these pictures here, they serve it with a little thing of cranberry sauce and put powdered sugar on top. And I don't like that. I just want the plain Monte Cristo. No, man, I don't care for it. Souvlaki, I'll fuck up a souvlaki, man. I'm from Detroit. They got fucking souvlakis everywhere, bro. There's Greek food everywhere in Detroit. There's so much fucking Greek food. That's what I grew up eating, was fucking Greek food. I'll eat a Greek salad the size of a fucking punch bowl if you let me. All right, let's hit it. I think we're all in agreement, though. Sandwiches are the best food. I think we can't. It can't be denied any longer. I don't think. Uh-oh. Overgrown zealot. Pay to life, enduring innocence. Boom, boom, boom. Badger Mole, look at that. Who would have ever thought? Who could have ever thought about Badger Mole being out? That's wild, isn't it? I would have never thought that anybody would play that card. In my opinion, it's probably not a very good card. What the hell does this do? Whenever a land you control enters. Interesting. I love a patty melt too. And yes, a hamburger is a type of sandwich, by the way. In case anybody was going to start that argument, yes. It's called a hamburger sandwich. It is a type of sandwich. The Maltese Falcon. Let's push. I wish Quiznos was still around. Anybody else miss Quiznos? My grandpa was he always called it a hamburger sandwich. He'd go to a restaurant and we'd go to some diner. He'd be like, "Can I get a hamburger sandwich with cheese?" I just beat Simic Cub Enjoyer with Mono Blue. That's the only acceptable use of Mono Blue. You get a pass on that one. He gets his official pass stamp. Quiznos is still in British Columbia. Why do I have also? Is it me or do I have like a lot of Canadians in chat? Am I tripping or is I have like a lot of Canadians? Not that I care. Again, I grew up 5 minutes from Canada. I'm just noticing that there's just a lot of them. Just happens to be a lot of them. And that guy went away. Okay. Does blue cheese dressing belong in a sandwich? I've been told that I'm sinner for putting a roast beef. Blue cheese, it should just be dipped. I don't really think that's a. I'm not super on dressings on a sandwich. They're good dips. Russian dressing on a Reuben is probably the only exception I'm willing to make. That's probably the only one that I'm willing to really say, oh, yeah, you're okay with that, you know? I'm fine with you doing that. No, they're talking about Canada over in Twitch, too. That could be the Canadians are extra chatty. That could also be it. You never know. You could be right about that. You may be right. I may be crazy. I love Reubens. I like roast beef. Or roast beef Reubens, or rather, what the fuck are they called? What is normally on a Reuben? Corned beef Reubens. I'll tell you something though. Maybe another controversial statement. I think that turkey Reubens are better. I know that corned beef Reuben is like the original, but turkey Reubens are better. I'm just gonna say it. Just gonna say it, guys. I think turkey Reubens are better. Let's just be real. Feathers of Flight. Open Face Club. Yeah, I know, it's making me hungry too. I didn't have a very good dinner, and I ate early. I ate like a chicken sandwich at like 4:30. Let's do this. Let's say enters tapped. Let's put down Kithkin. Let's do no attacks. Do. Wonder Weave, cause baby. Yeah, I think we can all agree, Angel Wings, that it is best shaved. If we're being real, come on, we all know it is best shaved. If you catch my drift, if you catch what I'm putting down here. Let's do no attacks. Bo. Feathers of Flight. Interesting. Yeah, he's just gonna kill me. A little slow here. I also didn't realize that it's gonna exile. I fucked that up. Oh, you didn't know that whatchamacallit? Yeah, Uncle Phil was Shredder? Yeah. He's a good voice actor. No, Anthony, a pizza's a pizza. Hi, by the way, welcome, Anthony. JD, you and me both, man. I'm kind of stoked for fucking Ninja Turtles. I'm tired of I'm tired of saying it. I'm tired of hiding it, okay? I'm tired of hiding that I think Ninja Turtles is going to be good. I think it's going to be good, okay? I'm just going to come out right and say it. Boom. Let's do that. Green, Bryn Battle Briar, Bryn Mayfair. Boom. Boom. Pizza Lands, I don't like the Pizza Lands, but I think the cards look good. I do think the cards look decent. Ooh, that's tough. Okay, so that's good. That's pretty broken. Forever in our hearts. Holy shit. Boom. Do you think the Last Ronin game will ever happen? I hope the Last Ronin movie and or game happens. I have a copy of Last Ronin sitting up on the shelf. It's a very good book. If he runs another board wipe, I'm going to scoop. If the only 2 cards he plays are board wipes, I'm gonna scoot. I think it's gonna happen. We should do that. Do you guys want to watch the Ninja Turtles movie on Discord together? We can do that one night. We can't do it on stream, but we can watch it on Discord. We'll be able to do that. Yeah, we'll do that. I have to figure out how to get it. I'm sure I'll find a way to get the OG movie. I'm also probably going to play some Turtle Stellaris. I'm also going to probably play the Master Collection, the TMNT2, or maybe the Cowabunga Collection or something. I don't know. We'll get some hype up for Ninja Turtles. We'll get some. We'll figure out something to do some hype up. It's on Netflix. All right, I gotta log in Netflix on my computer. There's also other ways to get the movie. Other ways to do it. Honestly, I would, you know what is a really good one? Mutant Mayhem's a really fucking good movie. By the way, it's like fucking really good. Like surprisingly good. All right, let's try an Alchemy ranked game here real quick, and then we're going to get to the Shakedown Breakdown. Boom. Oh, yeah, that'd be the ideal way to play it, with fucking VHS and scan lines. That would be the ideal way. Genova Turtles got to be a thing. Probably. Mutants, they're supporting mutants. Yeah. Super Shredder. And I remember seeing Super Shredder, and this was what was wrong with me as a kid, and being like 5 and seeing Super Shredder, and he's like fucking all fucking melted and crazy looking. And I think that a lot of kids got scared, and I was like, that dude is awesome. That guy looks fucking sick. Yeah, because Shredder always had a cool aesthetic that I liked. That was very fucking just badass. Yeah, but that's my sickness. I've been an edgelord my whole life. Oof. Let's do this. Valley Rush, Banner Rat. Boom. Okay, he'll probably... Tyson Wheels. Okay, he's probably going to play... Lessons? Okay. Alright. Let's do Kithkin, Brian Fair. Boom. I thought he looked fucking sick. Boom. Yeah, if this guy just nukes everything that I put down, I don't think I can win. Ral, Crackling Wit. Otter? Don't you think they oughter be? Me want bite. Me want plant corn dog delight. Me want deep fried. Me think water Twinkie nice. These are cattails. They're just fairly common water reeds, and they're not edible. But don't you think they oughter be? Boomerang basics. He's gonna boomerang that. Boom, 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 boom. Storm Chaser's talent.
Time to embrace the local.
Edgelord Shredder. You know it. Firebending student. He's gonna go in for 4. Boom. Boom. We pull another one. Let's do you. Boom. Let's do you. You hold the Kithkin, that one. Boom. Let's do you. You hold the Kithkin, that one. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Let's see if he wants to sacrifice all of it. Ralph. Ralph was my favorite. Michelangelo after that. I don't like the favorite weapon. I think Leo has the best weapon. He has the swords, which was the coolest. But Raphael is the fucking is the GOAT. Do nothing. Hey, what's Glim? How you doing, Glim the Gloom? I can see that because we're already fucked here. It is a little surprisingly slow. I mean, the thing is, I don't even think that it's Glim the Gloomy. I don't even think that it's slow. I think the game is fucking too fast. I think that might be the problem. I think the game is too goddamn fast. All right, we're gonna go one more game here, and then we're gonna cut it. We'll see. Then Lizzie. Keep. Kithkin. Beholds that one. Boom. Spectacle of destruction. Spectacle. You ever hear about the guy that fell into a lens grinder? He made a spectacle of himself. Oop. That mills half your deck for 2 mana. I didn't see that. Holy shit. That's a fucking that's an old joke right there, by the way. Conjure a card named Force onto the battlefield. Activated, only have 2 graveyard elves in your graveyard. Okay. Okay. Boom. Let's do you. Actually, you know what? Let's do you. Kinsbane. Boop. Let's do no attacks. John Likens, like and subscribed. Speedboot Stalker, look at that fucking guy. Choose a creature to be sacrificed, that one. Wait, why did I pick that one? I should have picked Enduring Innocence. I'm making mistakes here. Making my way bound town, walking fast. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'll miss you. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's hit Thought Weft. Let's do nothing. Well, the nunchucks, if you ever looked at the nunchucks, they just, whenever he spins them, they just go spin in a circle. They don't fucking show them individually. They just show them as a circling blur. That way you can just move the hands around the arms and you have the effect of swirling, spinning nunchucks. You know? Chomping Changeling. Fuel Tank Feaster. Pay 2 life. We're gonna put down Klechkin's Heart. Tank Feaster. Gonna go in with that. You fucks with Chompling Changeling? Okay. Respect, bro. Respect. Oh, I thought you were talking about the animation. I thought you were talking about the animated show. Okay, that's odd. Light and Nightmare. Okay, what's he got in there? We still have too much mana. We can cut 1 more mana out of this and be fine. Especially with Fuel Tank Feaster and the other shit that we got. They also did a Mega Man short on the secret level, by the way. That's pretty good. The secret levels are real hit and miss, but the Warhammer one was okay. Alright. The D&D secret level was good. Believe it or not, the Concord secret level was good. Is he the one who keeps doing screen tests for Ninja Turtles for Last Ronin? I think I know which one you're talking about. He keeps doing Last Ronin screen tests, right? I think I know who you're talking about. It would just take a lot of money. That's all it would take. Then no one's going to pay that amount of money. That's the problem. Okay, do this. AI will make it look bad. Githkin Sentry. Every single AI movie I've ever seen looks like dog shit. I'm gonna be 100%. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I have not seen a fucking good AI movie. They all look like shit. Now, can AI be used as a tool in whatever content you're making to smooth out some rough edges? Yeah, I think so. But as far as actually generating something generatively, I think they all look like fucking dog shit. Yeah, it absolutely can help the workflow of, you know, I don't want to have to repeat these patterns, or I don't want to do this, and help an artist work. But when you're just fucking LLM fucking generating stuff, it looks terrible. I don't know why Darren Aronofsky made that fucking Revolutionary War movie, and it looks so bad, dude. It looks like a fucking mobile game ad, dude. It's so fucking terrible. And Darren Aronofsky is a decent fucking director. I don't know why he decided to do that, man. He was just like, yeah, I want to do it. He's like, I want to do it. There is, I mean, it's very similar to, I'm not gonna lie and say it's very similar to, it's a little similar to Standard, but it's a little different. There is gonna be a lot of, I don't think Lessons works. Lessons kind of is not gonna be as viable. So, because they don't, so that's the good news. I think there's a little bit less Lessons. But yeah, there is going to be Simic Ramp, but you're going to run into Simic Ramp in you're going to be running into Simic Man, on there. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's not there. It is there. Boom. 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 Okay. Hippity, hoppity, hippity, hoppity. This is taking forever. Every game is taking fucking forever. I don't know why this is going on. I don't know why every game is taking forever. We'll take 5. He's gonna hit me with Luis. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done for the night, guys. This is fucking... I don't know why every opponent I have is fucking stuck in molasses. I really don't understand that. I don't know why every opponent is fucking stuck in molasses here. Taking 20 minutes to click on everything. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, we did our dailies. We did that. Let's shit the shakedown breakdown. Holy shit, dude. That was fucking 20 minutes of nothing, dude. That was 20 minutes of absolutely fucking nothing. That is fucking impressive. It's not hard to waste that much fucking time, but that guy figured it out. That guy sure fucking figured it out. Let's get rid of Soldier Kith. We don't need you. Dark Elf and Fabloom. Warder. Get rid of you, Toph. Okay. Alright. Alright, shakedown breakdown time, folks. Hey, thank you for coming. True Yellow. I really appreciate it. Kith Knights, nobody liked that one. Nobody liked Outlaws. I think they'll like Changeals. People aren't going to hate this deck too, so I don't even know if I'm going to run that. I might have wasted my wild cards on that because I don't... Selesnya, as I've said, Selesnya is somehow cursed on my channel now. People fucking hate Selesnya decks on my channel, and also they don't like Kithkin either. Every time I run a Kithkin deck, people go, fuck that shit. I ain't trying to see no goddamn Kithkin. Alright, so let's get into Changeals, though. Good luck, TJ. What's my favorite two colors? Orzhov. Oof. Oof. Alright. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are running Angel Life Gain with a Changeling Flicker Twist. Yeah. This is a very powerful deck. We went like 10-2 with this thing. Absolutely ripping up the ladder right now, ripping up meta like crazy. It is very powerful tech. So before we get down to it, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't, go right down there and press that like and subscribe button. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. We also want to give a big shout out to Supreme Man, who brought his version of the deck to me and said, Jay, you mess with Changelings, you mess with Angels, you're going to want to check this out. Big shout out to him for giving me the first outline of the deck. This is my modified version, but we always got to give credit where credit is due to Supreme Man right there. Shout out right there. So what are we talking about? Well, it is going to be looking very similar to a Angel deck, Angel Life Gain deck. We are going to make a couple of tweaks, especially with the card Personify, which is just insanely good right here. You're also going to want to focus on any angel that has whenever this angel enters, or any kind of enter trigger, because that is going to be super essential. You're not really going to be going wide or making tokens. You're going to want enter the battlefield angel triggers, because you're going to be able to stack effects on things like crazy. So first things first, we're going to have Authority of the Consuls to slow them down. Authority gives you life and things come in tapped. Really, really effective at slowing your opponents down as we go. Also, if they ever play a creature on their turn, they put a creature down with Exemplar of Light. You gain 1 life. You get to draw a card on your opponent's turn with Exemplar. Great combo. We're also going to go with Lightstyle Inquisitor right here. 1 white, 2/1, Angel Wizard. Vigilance. Whenever it enters, each opponent exiles a card from their hand and may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Each spell that casts done this way costs 1 more, and each land is tapped. This can really, even though it's small, it can slow a person down by 1 turn, and sometimes that's really all we need is to slow them down by 1 turn. We also, when it enters, and we're going to figure out a way to duplicate that and get multiple entries over and over and over again. So hold on to that one. That's a very good 1 drop right there for Lightstall Inquisitor as an angel. Of course, we're going to have Giada, Font of Hope, 1 white and 1/2/2 Flying Vigilance. I'm so glad they brought her back in Foundations. Each other angel you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it for each angel you already control. Really, really good. And we're going to use a trick with her again. Whenever they enter, whenever the angel enters, you get those tokens on there. You get those 1/1 counter, not tokens, but 1/1 counters on there again. We're going to work on that. Don't worry. She also has 1 white and spend it to only cast angels. A little bit of ramp for us right there. Gets us a little bit farther ahead in the curve as we go. But only problem with her, she's a removal magnet. As soon as you lay Giada down, everyone knows what you're doing. They're going to come after you. So we're also going to do Youthful Valkyrie. And like I said, we want enter the battlefield effects. 1 white and 1/1/3 angel. Whenever another angel you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on it. We want to make angels enter like crazy, and that's going to be the trick. We're going to use 2 tricks on this, which is going to be Charming Prince for 1, which is 1 white and 2. Gain 3 life. Could be a good life gainer or scry, but the main thing is exile a target creature you control and return it to the battlefield under the beginning of your next end step. That's an interesting thing to trigger somebody out and then in again, especially somebody like Starfield Shepherd or Inspiring Overseer or anybody that's going to have an ETB effect. So we have 2 of him to kind of do a little something here. The main thing that we want to do, and here's where the power of the deck comes in, is to take the new LORWYN card Personify. This is where you get money. 1 white and 1 as an instant, by the way. Exile creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Create a 1/1 colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. Changeling means it's all creatures. What does that mean? It means it's an angel. So if you do something like turn 2, put down Giada, turn 3, Valkyrie, then you can flash a card in and out. You can basically exile a card and bring it back in. You're getting 2 angels to hit the battlefield again, which will trigger twice. And all angels you control come in with an additional 1/1 for each other angel you control already out there. So you can pump up things as you go. You could have something like Inspiring Overseer. You can play it, then next turn exile it, return it, get a second Changeling, and it comes in stronger for Giada, and it triggers Youthful Valkyrie multiple times because 2 angels entered because a Changeling hit and that angel re-entered again. You get to draw a card and gain a life, which would trigger off Exemplar of Light. It causes a chain reaction when you hit Personify on one of your angels, like Lightstall. Even do it with Lightstall. Hit it with Lightstall. If they only have 1 card in their hand, hit Personify with Lightstall again, and boom, it goes away. You get another Changeling in, and then with Giada, they'd come in stronger, and boom, you have to Lightstall them again and again and again. That is really good. Now, the other really good combination play that we want to talk about is the Starfield Shepherd combo. You can do this on turn 3, believe it or not, with Giada. You can get a huge board on turn 3. Starfield Shepherd has the Warp ability. 1 white and 1/3/2. Normally it's 5. When it enters, you search your library for a basic plain card or a creature with a mana value 1 or less. You get a Lightstall or a Plains card, and then at the end of your turn, it warps away. It goes away. You get that ability. You get to mana. You get to kind of mana search for a little bit, or find a 1-drop, and then it goes away. Here's the trick. Giada, you pay 1 and your card, you play 1 and 1 mana to get Starfield out. You use the remaining 2 mana that you have to flash Starfield in with Personify. Boom, it enters. Now you have a 3/2. You get a second trigger of Starfield Shepherd, meaning it entered again, and it's going to enter with 2 more angels, so everyone is going to pump up. So you're going to get the Changeling, and you're going to get this out. That is a turn 3 play that puts a huge amount of flyers on the board, and it's going to fill your hand with another angel and another land if you want, or 2 lands, whatever you want to do, whatever your hand is needed. So being able to personify Starfield Shepherd when it warps onto the board is a monster combo. Keep that in mind. That's going to be one of the main tricks that we're going to pull off right there. Of course, we're going to have Sheltered by Ghosts, a little bit of life gain, a little bit of exile. Very, very powerful card for removal. We are going to have Exemplar of Light, 2 white and 2 3/3 angel. Whenever this creature whenever you gain life, you put a 1/1. It just gets bigger. And whenever you put 1/1 counters, it triggers a card draw ability. So the more times that you can enter and return or gain life or put 1/1 counters on this thing, the more cards you can draw. Again, with Giada, Turn 3, Exemplar of Light with Giada, you get to put this down. It becomes a 4/4 flyer, and you get to draw a card because it comes in with a 1/1 counter, and you get to draw that card off of that right there. So that is extremely powerful. We have the really, really good combo plays off of all this multiple times. We're going to finish it off with Lyra Dawnbringer. This is the kind of X factor that pushes things over the edge right here. 2 white and 3 5/5 flying first strike and lifelink. Monster card right there. Other angels you control have +1/+1 on lifelink. A lot of times laying down a Lyra on turn 4 or turn 5 is not recoverable for ops because you can usually hit them so hard with flyers and life gain that you're going to be at like 40 life and decimated them down to 10. They're going to need to play instant removal or do something to get rid of that. It is a absolute closer of a card here, an absolute beast of a card that will just give you a huge amount of life and just be a monster finisher for us right there. We love the Dawnbringers. They're fantastic cards. 19 playing, 2 adventurers in to trigger life gain, 2 Cavern of Souls to prevent a little bit of counterspelling right there. You can throw into 3 Tree City, which is you choose a color, add that many creatures that you have. Very, very good stuff right there. Again, you're going to get plenty of card draw, mana searches. You're going to be able to find one, put some obstacles in your opponent's way with Authority and Lightstall. It's just going to work great. It worked fantastic when we ran it, and we really ranked up well with it. We look at the stats: 26 creatures, 24 angels, 4 instants, 7 enchantments, 24 lands, and a 2.5. That's fine with the cheaper version of Starfield actually being a 2-drop, really. And also Giada adding 1 more mana, that's going to be fine. As far as the sideboard goes, Momo is not a terrible idea in case you don't want to do Lightstall. Requisition Raid's always fun to do a wide and destroy things. Restoration Magic for protection. Seam Rip for more removal. Dawn's Truce could be extremely useful to stop the board wipes in case you need it. Get Lost is great for artifact, great for enchantments, just direct removal, and of course Planeswalkers in case they have something you gotta get rid of. And Rest in Peace right here, naturally to exile those Sultai Reanimators that are so prevalent right now. We don't need anything in the graveyard. Exiling is perfectly fine. So that's going to be your sideboard right there. If you want to see me run this and go on huge, big win runs with me, join us every stream at night, twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. Link is down below. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified whenever we go live or we post anything new. We'd love to see you there. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions. If you want to share a deck with me, Discord's the place. Of course, if you want to copy, AetherHub, Moxfield, down below in the description if you want to copy this one. Again, big shout out to Supreme Man. Thank you so much. Leave a comment, like the video, tell me what you think. Let's get to ranking here. Here we go, guys. Into the Angels. All right, folks. That is going to be that. That is going to be that. I will send you off on your way, folks. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate it. Let's go see E-Philly. We ain't seen her in a while. Thank you so much, JD. Don't forget to watch the video tomorrow. I had a feeling that today's video wasn't going to do well. I don't know why. But people didn't really care for the Deadshot Rakdos that went in the pits. We're having issues getting likes on the videos. There you go, right there. Boom. There you go, JD. Thank you so much, guys. Go give it a like. Go give it some love. Algorithms stopped favoring me again, so we're kind of in the pits right there. Heading out, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Adios. Good night. Farewell. And we'll see you tomorrow. Silliest affiliates, the #1 chilliest. Absolutely, Zippy D. You're correct about that. Goodbye and farewell.